Good morning, welcome to Jaxx Vane Studio Live number 56. We are an independent video game studio working on a sailing simulator prototype that is soon to become officially a game, very close to finalize with Steam. We are as small and independent as it gets. It's just me doing the programming and Jaxx over there doing the 3D graphics. So it's not a great morning this morning. We didn't have a very good sleep. Yesterday I drove for 2 hours one way, 2 hours back to go and check our boat taken out of the water, and suddenly when the boat came out, we were faced with this surprise. Where you can see here one of the keel fin is missing, and that I'm afraid is going to delay a little bit our plans to move aboard. The hope was to be able to do it before the end of this month. At this point, I don't know. I don't know how long it's going to take to get a new part shipped over to the Netherlands and attached. I have no idea. It could be 1 week, it could be 1 month, it could be 2 months. I think with Jaxx we're already thinking that if it ends up that we are deep into November, there is no point for us to take the boat this winter, and the best option would be to move everything to next April and just take the boat when it becomes reasonably possible to get decent days in the Netherlands to actually go out and learn to sail. So that's it. And not much sleep for me. I was quite upset by the entire thing, but what can you do? I mean, at the end of the day, it's better to have discovered this now than later. I think this is the best way to approach the problem. Right, let's move to work. Jaxx, you want to update your situation there?
Yep.
Yeah, so much enthusiasm.
I woke up late.
Yeah, we woke up very late.
My brain. I tried to work a bit more yesterday to finish the unwrapping, but I couldn't because there's too many things to unwrap. And I managed to unwrap the foil. That's good, but later on, if I have to name all of them, I just have to attach all of this, no, as one thing like foil, no? Foil, right?
Yes, and also that one.
This one?
Yeah, also that one.
Ah,
so
okay.
they all one piece,
Okay.
and so when I rotate, it all rotates.
Ah, okay. Because they rotate like this, no?
Yeah, correct. Well, not like that.
Yeah.
Technically, they also have flaps, but I don't think we're gonna do the flaps.
What is a flap?
Flap is like an airplane. So it's like a little wing at the end of the foil that moves up and down.
We would like to say that because, as what they say, 20 years from now, we will regret things that
we
we
really
didn't do, no?
Yeah, we really like this quote.
Yeah.
20 years from now, you will only be thinking about the things that you didn't do.
Yeah. And then I also did this one. This is called the rudder, right?
Yep.
Okay. I unwrap this one and then this one.
So what is missing?
I have to unwrap the grinder.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm just gonna unwrap, of course, one of them, and then I'm just gonna copy.
Yep.
Yeah, and also the helm. Yeah, I think that's it.
And then we need to
This.
name them properly so we can import it into the game.
Yeah.
And hopefully, well, I don't know. I don't know, if you finish the unwrap today, maybe you can do some simple texture tomorrow.
Yeah, I really hope. Yes, Paul.
Or maybe Friday we can try.
Yeah.
If it is not a Friday, it's next Monday.
Yeah. I will try my best to do it on Friday.
As for me, I have another UI oriented day where I want to do the main screen, and so the very first menu screen that the user will see. Of course, we are in a state where everything is going to be mostly working out the functionality. So I'm not really going to spend too much time on the look of it. So it's going to be mostly functionality, and also UI boat selection. And then I will explain what's my plan, because I have a decision to take from that point of view. And then, just like last time, if I can finish this by 12 o'clock, which I hope I can, the idea is to go back to the physics and adjust a little bit the formulas to get the torque around the rudder to send to the steering wheel for the force feedback, and check that and improve that, and maybe do a little bit of driving. So that's my plan for today, and I will say I finish my tea and then we start. I want to do a different system. So you can imagine that. So this one option will be to have something like single player, and then we go to boat selection and location, selection, options, blah, blah, blah. And then save, right? And then multiplayer, and multiplayer will have a server list, and the server list will contain boats, available boats, and location. And at that point, that means that in this multiplayer, I will have another, I will need another thing where I have to select my boat, right? So this is pretty much how Assetto Corsa works, right? But I want to do something different. So so this is like option one, the traditional. I want to do something different. So what I want to do boat selection as a main menu part, then single player, and then multiplayer. The idea is that I go in boat selection, I select my boat, I come back to the main menu, and the main menu will contain some kind of graphical representation, whatever it's going to be, of the boat that I'm selected. So that's my boat. That's the boat that I'm going to use whatever I want to do. And then I go into single player, and because the boat is already selected, I can just jump to the location, and then options, and then saves, right? And multiplayer, when I go multiplayer, I already have the boat that I want, and the server list with my boat available, right? That's the advantage, right? So the advantage is that the multiplayer server list is going to be contextual to which boat you have selected at that moment. And I think it's a better way to do this. And then there is another course, there is another 5 days, and it's called Dayskipper, RYA Dayskipper, and that comes also with an exam. It's going to be interesting if Jaxx is gonna do it or not.
Yeah, because the practical exam, no, we have to do it on a rail boat with the monohull.
With
boat.
a monohull.
And I was watching YouTube videos, and then compared to our catamaran, it moves so much. Like, I'm gonna be sick.
And we pass in the game. He started his morning drama. He's bored and he ate, right? Or Jaxx ate his food?
I don't know. I think he just ate a little bit. Jaxx ate his food.
What do you want? Crackers? Your brother eat all your food? Right, so this should start with the main menu. Right. Okay. This orange doesn't look orange at all to me. Yeah, it's a little bit more orange. Can you tell me 1 second the orange that you use for the logo? Sorry.
The number pa?
Yeah. That's really why it's very difficult. I was using the wrong. Oh, let's see again. Please work, because I really don't want to get into the gamma thing. That's a little bit more like it, right, Sudhi?
Let me see. Yeah. No.
No?
That's more like dark yellow.
2491. That's it?
Yes. Yep.
Right. Yeah, it's a little bit annoying that I have to remember that I need to convert these colors all the time. 25380 0. It still doesn't work because I need to call the update on the UI render, because it's still not doing the heat test with the mouse. How does this work? I'm so depressed. I'm trying to work, but I'm so depressed. All right, that works.
I know.
Right, that works. What we need? Blue Dream. We need Blue Dream. This button, change boot, and RC, and that's it. Right, that's cool. So if I need more buttons, I just keep calling that. Right? Yeah. So change boot. Okay. So now I can simply do single player and multiplayer and quit. Haha, very funny. Why is leaving all this space? Yeah, better. Right. And something else is, can I select the alignment button? This class is very, yeah. So we have this very super basic, very alien isolation. That's what I'm going for. Alien isolation. Main menu. This is the idea. It's just an image at the back, and this. Actually, I like the. And I don't remember if this goes with the if it moves with the mouse, that would be cool to do that. Interesting, it's got an explanation. Some space between settings and quit. I think that's a very good idea. I wonder if I have something. Spacing. That should do it. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at this fantastic UI. And this should compile without problems. Perfect. Okay, so now we should be able to exit the game by pressing quit. It works. We should definitely do this something that every time I get something to work, we put something.
A music?
Yeah, some kind of shred.
No, I have a music for that.
You have a music for that?
Yeah.
What is it? Ah, I think they will. Put it from the mic. We don't care if they demonetize on YouTube. So, single player should start the game. Boom. Yes, look at this. Na 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 na. So main screen is pretty much done. Let's do this boat selection. Eventually tomorrow or this afternoon I will have to come up. One thing that I want to do, this is something that could sound weird, but I don't want the communication between the simulation starting and the launcher part, although they are the same program, there will be no in-memory communication between the two. So there will be, for example, when I change the boat, there's going to be no part in memory that when the simulation starts, it will read what is the boat. It will be saved to file, and like we have now, so the init, so this will stay, this init file. The idea is that the launcher will write this file every time we are about to launch the game. What is the advantage? It sounds weird, sounds like a weird thing to do. The advantage is that for me, when I'm going to work on this and test, I won't have to go through the UI. I won't have to go through this and single player, boom, and start the game. I will just start straight into the game, right? And I will use the settings that were saved last. So I will only launch the UI if I want to change something. So you can start simulation part with the command line parameter. Correct. And this can also be very useful for other application of the simulator, like, you know, maybe one day there will be race centers, sales centers with this simulator running, and they want to start up remotely 10 simulators, and they can just write the files, the init file, and boom, start it, and bang, they are in the boat. So I think that's a pretty clean way of doing it. Right. one thing that I think is gonna be nice to have is if we can take this code to do the Dutch tax office style line basic render, and so we can have it in multiple, right? So I could do something very very rusty where I can call that, and then I can write a lambda where I write the actual code. The other option is to separate these two. The most elegant, I think, is definitely going to be the lambda. The lambda is definitely going to be the coolest way to do this. This is going to be super cool if I can make it work. The code is gonna look so sleek. All right, so this works, which is a very good. Right, very cool. So how does this go? So my problem is that I need to pass now the RC there. So is fn once, can I put something like RC mutable UI render context? Does it work like that? Does it work like that? Yes. And then we pass RC. Perfect. Here's our C. And now our code for this becomes it's gonna work. I think it's going to work. This is a very common pattern in Rust. I think I can get rid of all this stuff as well. So all this stuff can go. That's very cute, actually. That does it. Everything works, I think. I think I can run the game, single player, boom, and it runs. Wow. It's very cool. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Do I like quit or exit? I like exit more, actually. So that's cool. So that means that now my my boat selection becomes way easier. Right, change boat, boom. All right, this is our boat selection. That's cool. Let's return to the main menu. So boat selection, we'll have back. Change boat, back. Fantastic. Back. Change boat, back. Single player. Boom. Nice. Nice. Last thing before I leave is at least I would like to see the list of boats that we have. So how we do that? How we do that? Kappa boats text for the follow. It's still not exactly what I want. I think I want a center top position. Yeah, exactly. That's good. So that's our list of boats. And if I go and add another boat just for a test, we add Pipero as another folder. We should see it straight away. So change boat, yeah, Pipero, nice. Back, exit, perfect. Right, so it's almost there. It's almost there. The boat selection. We didn't make it in time to do the force feedback source signal. We will do that as soon. I have to give precedence to the UI, but we're good for now.
Oh, baby.
The UI, as I said last time, the UI the most difficult screen is going to be the controls. The controls is going to be very, very hard to do. And I don't even know if it's even worth to try to do it before I have a clear understanding of what the controls really are. So it might possible that the demo will have a very raw text file to change controls with some kind of presets, and we could have something UI that switch between presets, but we will see how that goes. For now I'm done.
Yeah.
How is your unwrapping going?
Yeah, I hope I think I can make it on Friday to do the substance painter.
Right.
Yeah, I did the helm and the grinder. Yeah.
It looks very multicolored. Right. I think that's all from us. We go look for Blue Dream.
Yeah.
And recover a little bit of morale after the...
I'm also a bit sad today because one of my favorite guitar player passed away.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Yeah, Eddie Van Halen.
Yeah, that's also a sad news.
One of my guitar hero.
Yeah. All right. I think that's it from us. For me, I will be online tomorrow working on Assetto Corsa Artificial Intelligence tomorrow morning. And me and Jaxx next Friday. So have a great day.
See you next time, guys. Bye-bye.